again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This morning I posted a few videos. One was titled Messages from Canada Worth Sharing. When I got it back from this viewer, who I believe is Canadian, it had 471 views, 67 thumbs up, 0 thumbs down. Again, the reason there's 0 thumbs down is that was posted early this morning, and most trolls, they sort of don't like getting up too early. I want to share a couple of comments. This one in particular. The viewer wrote, "Thank you so much, Gabe, for helping to spread the word about the Islamic invasion of Canada and our emotionally stunted Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, huh? I've never felt so strongly in my life about geopolitics. As a matter of fact, I was a neophyte in these matters until the past U.S. election while researching the evil that is the witch Hillary, and thankfully with Trump's win. I feel truly that Canada is now in grave danger. And most Canadians are oblivious, just like the Germans and the Swedes portrayed in the video you attached to your earlier posting this morning. Something has to be done about Justin Trudeau and his feminist, gender-balanced cabinet. Well, I don't know what can be done. We couldn't do anything with that freak we had in the White House for 8 years. People would be shocked if they knew how many Muslims Justin Trudeau has in prominent positions. For instance, the immigration minister is a Muslim, kind of like putting a fox in charge of the henhouse. That ain't a whole lot different than what Barack Hussein Obama did. He put a Muslim, Jay Johnson, in charge of DHS. He put what I believe is a Muslim convert for the CIA director, John Brennan. And he scattered Muslims throughout key cabinet positions. I think Justin Trudeau used Barack Hussein Obama's blueprint. These are dangerous times for people like me, those who speak out and are against the Canadian government's current policies. Yeah, don't I know that? Dangerous times for me too. You know how many death threats I get? We are all called all kinds of names and shamed and made out to be ignorant, tinfoil hat, conspiracy theorists. Gabe, I really appreciate your assistance in spreading the word to America that in fact their most dangerous enemy is lurking to the north, not the south, and that danger is named Canada, ruled by our Prince Justin Trudeau and his wife, Sophia Gregor Trudeau. Two megalomaniacs who secretly vacationed at Christmas with HRH. You know who HRH is, right? The Aga Khan, a Muslim, on his private island in the Caribbean while Canadians froze in the dead of winter, unable to pay their fuel bills. And that is just a small slice of what Justin Trudeau is all about. Please, we need a Trump. We need America to keep an eye on us and to help us hold Trudeau accountable. Well, all I can say is good luck. I think it's too late for Canada. I think Canada will soon become a Muslim country. Canada needs to wake up. Time to put Islam back where it belongs. This other viewer wrote, "Good morning, Gabe. I am also from Canada. I live on the East Coast and have worked hard all my life in the woods cutting logs with a chainsaw in all weather, and the bugs, no end to the bugs. I am not complaining. I could have been anything I wanted to be and chose to work in the woods. Actually, I like to work hard and stay in shape. My point is, I work my ass off every day, risking life and limb to support my family with no help of any kind from our government. And then they bring over these filthy pigs who hate us and our way of life and just hand over almost twice as much as I make a year, along with top-of-the-line benefits and all perks, I am sure. Well, it's no different than here in the United States. These migrants receive more from our government than Americans receive in Social Security payments. They also get free health care. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that I'm not the only one that is peed off. What are they trying to do? If they feel they have to do something for someone to ease their dirty conscience, I was always taught charity begins at home. We should be looking after our own less fortunate people, especially our kids. There are thousands of Canadian kids who go to school hungry in worn-out clothes every day. Why not help them first? Darn good question. But you know the answer. You've got a Muslim in control of your country, like we had a Muslim in control of our country. Another thing that really bothers me is that dirty, sneaky, no-good Trudeau. He waited till after he was elected to switch to the Muslim faith because he knew that we, the Canadian people, would not vote a dirty Muslim into office. It's a whole lot like with Barack Hussein Obama. First time we heard of Hussein was when he was sworn in as president. Before that, it was Barry or Barack. As far as I'm concerned, he should be fired. Well, how do you fire him? Anyone else who lied or was misleading on a job application sure as hell would be. But he wasn't misleading. He just came out of the closet after he was elected. Anyway, like I said, folks, I think Canada is going to become a Muslim country way before America. Hopefully Donald Trump will prevent that from ever happening. As long as we keep the Democrats standing on a sidewalk, watching the traffic go by, America will be okay. Allowing these mentally decrepit Democrats into power, well, you'll end up in the same position that Canada's in right now. Thanks for listening, folks. And for you Canadians, good luck. Good luck. And I sincerely mean it, because I sincerely believe you'll need it.